just want to spend a couple of minutes talking about all of the subjects we'll be exploring in maths over the summer term. Now, summer term is going to be quite a busy one, and we're going to be starting by revisiting fractions. There's so much to learn about in our fractions topic this term. In fact, in a few moments, I'll go over one of the things that we'll be exploring. After that, we're going to be looking at money, not only the different coins and notes that we use in the UK, but also to get a further understanding of how we can use money. So not only is it the maths link, but it's also that PSHE link and the actual real world link. After that, we've got time. Now, time, in my opinion, super important, and it is often a gap that many of our children have. So we're going to be learning not only how to read analog and digital clocks, but also how we can say, where will we be in 90 minutes time? How will the time change? And then finally, we're going to be doing geometry. So we're going to be looking at shape. So this will be a combination of two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes, much of which will have been recapping what you've explored in Key Stage 1, but taking it to that next step. So I just want to really briefly show you one of the examples of what we'll be looking at in fractions this term, and that is the comparing of fractions. So on the board, I've got two fractions. I have got 2/3 and I have got 2/4. You will notice that our numerator, the top number, is the same for both. We have 2. However, our denominators, our bottom number, is different. We have 3 here and we have got 4 here. Now, how can we accurately compare a fraction, especially if, well, I've got 2 parts here and I've got 2 parts here? That sounds like it's the same. Well, if we take a look at the two shapes that I've got 2 bars, one that I've split into 3 equal parts and one that I've split into 4 equal parts. I'm now going to put these on top of each other like so. Okay, so the top bar I've split into 3 equal pieces as our denominator is 3. We have 3 parts in the whole. Our bottom bar I've split into 4 equal pieces as our denominator is 4 and there are 4 equal parts in the whole. If I've got 2 out of 3, that will look like that. And here if I've got 2 out of 4, will look like this. When I compare them on top of each other, I can clearly see that my bars, which are the same size, this one has more shaded in. Therefore, 2/3 or 2/3 is greater than 2/4 or 2/4. We'll be going into this in much more detail over the summer term. Thanks so much. Good afternoon, Griffins. Mr. Grewcock here, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk about what we're going to be exploring in English over the summer term. Now, we've got lots to hit off over the course of the next few weeks. We have got many grammar and writing outcomes, including direct speech, multi-clause sentences, figurative language, nouns and pronouns. I know we have looked at that recently, but it's something that we really want to recap to make sure understanding is solid. We're going to be looking at direct address, informal language, contractions, fronted adverbials, and the use of paragraphs for clarity and sequences. Again, I know it's something that we've gone over, but it's something that our children are still struggling with, and it is a key skill that they need to take into year 4. Now, through these writing and grammar focuses, these are going to be the outcomes that we are hoping to see in our big writes. A piece of character poetry, a short narrative, diary entry, an informal, informative leaflet, and a formal letter. Now, I know we have done one of these before, but something that I wanted to briefly recap is a diary entry. So, on board, I've written the very beginning of a diary entry. Dear diary, today at school was amazing. Firstly, I got full marks in my arithmetic lesson. That's all I've got so far. However, here are the 8 key points that we would need to see in all of your diary entries. And I like to think that I've hit them all here. Let's go over it. So, firstly, first person. I. I'm talking about myself. I'm not writing for anyone else. This is my experience, so it's in the first person. I got full marks. Second, well, past tense. A diary entry isn't something that's currently happening. It's not something that's happening in the future. It's something that has already happened that we are recapping on. So today was amazing. It's already happened. Paragraphs. That's something that we're going to be practicing in our grammar and writing focus, but I've got the beginning of my paragraph just here. Feelings. It was amazing. It wasn't just okay or today happened. I'm explaining how today felt to me, the writer. The date. If you notice in the top corner, 30th of April. Got to tell you when the diary was written, otherwise it wouldn't be a log of a specific day. You need to know the date. Chronological order. That means it starts at the start and ends at the end. I know that sounds simple, but making sure that I write firstly. This is the first thing that happened today. Then next, then after that, and then lastly. It is a chronological order of events throughout the day. We start at the beginning and we end at the end. Detail and description. So again, the fact that I've said that the day was amazing. I've only got a sentence or two here, so I can't go into too much detail, but I'm already using that detail and descriptive language. And finally, it links very much in with detail and description, but emotive language. A diary entry is somewhere that you pour your feelings into. I want to know how you are feeling, whether it be positive or negative. We need to use that emotive language in our writing. Now, this is just a really quick look at what we'll be exploring in summer term, and we'll obviously go into far more detail in our lessons. Thank you.